What is going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video, and they opened up a new attraction in New York City, or not really like a new attraction, but something really cool, which is called the East Midtown Greenway. And one of the plans is they're trying to plan, New York City sounds, they're trying to plan to do like a loop around Manhattan, like a bikeway and a pedestrian walkway. But they opened this little park, like the first phase, around the east side. If you go to the west side by the Hudson River, you're gonna see there's always like a bike lane and a pedestrian area for you to walk around. So they opened a new park between 51st Street and 61st Street, which is kind of almost like 9 blocks. So it's 20 feet wide in the pedestrian area and 20 feet wide by the bike lane. So I think it's gonna be really cool. I've seen when they were building it when I was walking by the Queensboro Bridge area. But I wanna go check it out and see what's going on, and I'll take you guys with me, so join me. And I gotta tell you, it's January, but the weather's pretty warm for this season. Usually during this time it would be like really cold, but today it's like really comfortable weather. And I think it's gonna start getting dark a little bit late. But even if I try to walk in a quiet area, you see always like a traffic jam. Lexington Avenue over here. So I gotta make it up 53rd Street. And I'm gonna go all the way to the end towards the East River to see what's going on. So, like I said, I think it's gonna be really cool. And there's something really good that they're trying to do with New York City to have more space for you to breathe, you know, do like recreational activities. I think that's something really interesting. So I made it up 53rd Street, and I'm gonna walk all the way to the end. Then another interesting fact about this little greenway that they built up is it adds up 3 acres of space, and also the city invested $197 million to build it. So, and it took 4 years. I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit long to build that. I feel like all the other places they could build it pretty fast, but let's see. Like I said, I think the goal is to do it all around Manhattan, which it would be pretty cool. But I wonder how long it's gonna take for them to build the whole thing. I'll probably be older when that happens. But let's go see what it looks like right now. So I gotta tell you, maybe because the holidays are over, you don't really see much people. And then while a lot of people, they think about business districts in Midtown, if you go a little bit towards the east side, you'll see they also got like bars, restaurants, you know, a lot of stuff to do around, a lot of activities. So it's really good. And I walk around many of these areas during the nighttime. So, and also if you do a detour in some of the streets, you're gonna see brownstone buildings, but this area is pretty nice. And this over here is served by Lexington Avenue subway line, a couple of subway lines to be stopping by. So, but yeah, let's make it all the way towards the end. And also another thing I forgot to add is that in the Greenway, they also add up a new park, Andrew Haswell Park. And I think that park probably takes you all the way up, and it borders where you can see the tram, where you can see the tram at Roosevelt Island. But yep, so I made it here to the end, and I could see actually the new pathway from a distance. And the first things first, I gotta cross a pedestrian bridge. It's gonna be passing by the FDR highway. But yeah, I'm really excited to check this out. So far, it looks like it's pretty cool. And hopefully they can connect the whole east side together. Over there you see the East River in Long Island City is right in the other way by Queens. It's pretty well done. They got here a couple of benches around. And this is the name, East River Esplanade. So hours are 6 in the morning to 1 o'clock in the morning, and then it's gonna go around. You can see the bike lane on one side and the pedestrian on another side. So I'm really excited to check this out. Here you can see bike lanes and then pedestrian. So it's pretty nice how they divide it, and that's the bridge over here that connects the Midtown Manhattan over this side. So, and then like I've done hundreds of times crossing bridges, as you can see, passing a bridge over the FDR highway. And you can see downtown Brooklyn towards my end, Queens on the other side. And the crazy thing, the highway passes over here, and then you got this high-rise building that goes above. But wow, there's a lot of people today, and the weather's pretty nice. So it goes around, and the attraction is gonna be over that way that I'm looking for. So the East River Esplanade, I think it's gonna be awesome right here. After I cross this ramp, officially I made it, but this is the bike lane right here. Like I say, it's 20 feet wide of the bike lane, and then if you go on the other side, it's 20 feet wide a pedestrian area, but then they got like little areas where you can sit down, and it goes all the way in the end. It's gonna go to a couple of blocks. I think it stretches throughout 9 blocks, so I think it's gonna be something pretty interesting. And then ahead of me, I can see the developments happening in Long Island City. So it's like they're popping skyscrapers all over, but yeah. Wow, this is a beautiful scenery right here, and we're just beginning, so let's go check out this beautiful Greenway. So here we got some of the signs, the river in name only, and then you got a Queensboro Bridge, which is right there, connects you Midtown Manhattan with Queensboro, with Queens, and then right here is Roosevelt Island, which is a pretty underrated area. Yeah, but it's being, I've been seeing when they've been building up this pathway. Then you get this over here, like a pretty nice, relaxing view, like a little escape, you know. Like you can see the contrast over there is a traffic jam in Midtown, the craziness, but then over here is peaceful and quiet. So it's a good way for you to escape all the craziness of the city and get a little bit of peace. So I know in the spring season and the summertime it's gonna be gorgeous. You can see this. Got the cobblestones. They're trying to plant some trees. And you see the traffic jam over that way in the high-rise buildings of Manhattan. So we're gonna go over this way. One thing's for sure, when you get close to the water, it gets a little bit cold, but I don't mind it at all. You know, I love it. Thank God today is not brutally cold. The Roosevelt Island is over that way, and then they label over here says 54th Street, so that's really cool. That way you know when you want to leave, what part are you located. Yeah, but so far this is really cool. I gotta say, I'm really skeptical about this. The way how they got this highway and like this little things that holds up like this high-rise apartment building. Probably approved, but it's just the way how it's, these little sticks are holding up a high-rise buildings with hundreds of people, maybe thousands of people living in this apartment complex. Just pretty interesting. So as you can see, the traffic jam, and we are literally by the water. And this is the bike lane, the bike path. And then the pedestrian is on the other side, so this is really cool over here. But yeah, one day when the weather gets nice, I gotta bring my bike and bike around here. I know it's gonna be a really smooth ride. And actually, I'm kind of regretting it today because I got off of work and it's a little bit of a long walk from my job towards here, so it would be better with a bike. But hey, all good, you know, I don't mind walking. But yeah, this is pretty cool. And I think it ends in the other side. Couple of blocks down. I'm excited to see what it looks like by the park. As you can see, it keeps going ahead. The only thing, it's quiet here, but how do I explain? Like, you don't see the crowds, but you hear the noise of the highway, so I don't know about that. The traffic, so I don't think this is a way to escape the craziness of the city. If you want to escape the craziness of the city, go over there to Roosevelt Island. That's like a different world, and you're gonna get an amazing view. Then over here, see, I'm on 57th Street right now, so I think here's gonna be like a good view or like a good shot. But yeah. And then one thing they're doing with technology is they build these high-rise buildings and tall, thin skyscrapers. It's actually 57th Street, also called Billionaire's Row, the most expensive street in the whole world. So see what they got going on over here. Designing of nature. This is kind of what they did over here. I guess so they literally incorporated nature, creating a home. So I guess little by little the trees are gonna grow, so you know, they try to have vegetation too. East Midtown Greenway decided to provide a pocket of green space in the bustling city environment. So they put plants too, so it's something, you know, pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see this massive here. It literally looks like a hole or something. Wow. Or like a drain. It's a little bit creepy looking. And then this is actually the scariest bridge I ever crossed by foot. Just because the fact it's really high. And also you share it with the bikes too together. And it's like a pretty tight space. So it literally ends like 2 blocks down here. Like this over here. And then they got like this little park over here that you could go on top. This will connect you the whole way, you know, but I want to see what else is happening ahead of me. Probably go up to the park to get the views. I don't think it's going to be a long video, but still pretty interesting to look at, you know, pretty cool area. So I'm going to assume this is the new park over here that you go up the stairs. And then if you keep going ahead, that's actually the original area where you can walk around this pathway. Let's go above this park and see what can we find. I already walked it, but it was kind of like in the nighttime. But yeah, I'm really excited, and I think in the summer this is gonna be pretty awesome, like a pretty awesome place to hang out. So you got all of this over there. You can see the Roosevelt Island tram. A cheap way to get on top and get some impressive views of the city for the same price of a subway ticket. So little by little it's taking shape, and I love what they're doing over here. You can see a little bit of the sample. The green area, they got the park over there. Then there are a couple of rules they have written over here, like no skateboarding. Then I pass over here and it's like really close to the tram. Yeah, but I think it's way better if your sport is parked by bike. Like I say, it's not really much what they open around here. So I'm not like super impressed, but just seeing little by little the new attractions that they open up here in the city. Let's go over here. There might be like a cool view. Go in the other corner, and then I'll probably finish up this video. So that was the end of my video exploring this new area over here in New York City. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there. Everybody, God bless y'all, and peace.